Mars is counting her kudos tips for the week. Mars hoots. 10 kudos? I'm going to buy so many sour sticks with all these tips. It's not fair. You're the one running around in the back doing all the heavy lifting while she gets all the credit and kudos. And you want those kudos because I am saving up for something. Mars sees your barely controlled anger and can't help but rub it in. What? She says innocently. Are you jealous? Oh, interesting. 2 different jobs here. Lose your temper, bravery 10 or later, higher, convince her to split tips, persuasion 10, convince her to alternate jobs, need persuasion 20. That's, I think, kind of the most fair. Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time we did some exploring, we got another pet. Legal exploring, I should say, because we're now finally allowed on expeditions, and we hit puberty, which is a status I've gained. Concerning. Moving on, though. Oh, and Dad almost died. That was fun. Hey, Mars, you want a log? She dislikes them. Wait, did that, like, lose a thing with me? I don't know. I didn't pay full attention. I guess it makes sense that they'd have dislikes, but I legitimately did not even consider that. Okay. I just figured they'd take whatever shit I tried to pawn off on them, you know? Like video game characters. Have a log, my guy. Cool. Alright, so we can go exploring again. Oh, there it is, hormones. Teenage hormones are making you brave and rebellious. Rebellion increases tripled. Okay. I see, I see. Alright, well, we could work on stats. We've got a perk and everything physical. That's great. I should work on persuasion, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll try and go out again during wet. We've been out during dust. I don't know if we've been out during wet. Persuasion? Yeah. It's another meeting of the Secret Fun Times Club. You're trying to figure out what to do today. It's your job as Vice President of Fun Ideas, but you're having trouble coming up with something. Think, Garrett, think! What's that smell? Tanj asks as she joins you. You think she means someone farted and you giggle, but then you can smell it too. It's like burning. Like burning mustard or spices, strong and acrid. Then the overhead lights start to flicker. Oh, that keeps happening, Mars says with a shrug. Like, the same time every afternoon. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery. She and Tanj look at each other, then at you. A mystery! They jump to their feet. There's a mystery afoot, and the SFC is going to solve it. Tanj brings up a fresh notepad on her holopalm and adds 2 bullet points. Weird smell, flickering lights. Cal sniffs the air. The smell's coming from that vent, he says, pointing to a screen in the corner. Get up close and sniff, perception, get a schematic to see where the vent goes, pull the vent off the wall. You pull up a schematic of the ship on your holopalm and track down where the vent goes. It takes a snaking route around the ship and connects to the cafeteria kitchens. It smells awful in here. Antecedent is here, fanning the nanoprinter with a cutting board while it belches out foul black smoke. Oh gosh, kids, she says, don't come any closer. This darn nanoprinter's on the fritz again. Everything that comes out is awfully burned, and I don't want you to breathe in the smoke. Every gosh darn day. You look up. The lights are flickering here too. There, did you see it? You take a closer look. There's some kind of black dust near them. That's weird. Little clumps of it are stuck to the wall and ceiling all around the outlet, and the back of the nanoprinter too. You climb up onto the counter, much to Antecedent's annoyance. When you put your hand near the black dust, your hollow palm makes your hand tingle, like it's vibrating slightly. Tangent climbs up with you and tries it too. Electromagnetism, she confirms. The ferromagnetic materials in our hollow palms are reacting to the presence of magnets, or an electric current. I think it's in this dust? She makes a note. Clue 3, electromagnetic dust. Antecedent shoos you out of the kitchens. Out, out! Go play somewhere else, my darlings. We've got supper to prepare. You follow the clumps of black dust through the lounge, down a long hallway to the children's creche. It's quiet here. This is a new angle of it. And instinctively, you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. The creche playroom is empty and dimly lit, except for the holo projector in the corner, showing a purple teddy bear. The one that electrocuted your friend. Oh, Jesus, that's not haunted at all! Bravery, persuasion, or be a passive little sheep. As you step in, all the lights in the room suddenly turn on. 2 musical toys start playing all at once, and a toy robot begins spinning in circles, whirring. Mars shrieks. Tangent rushes suddenly forward, grabs a glass from an art table, and slams it upside down on the counter. I caught it, she yells. Oh, yo, this is a neat little art. You gather round to see. Under the glass are what look like 4 round metal things, like ball bearings. As you watch, I only see 3 in there. One of them starts to roll. It advances to the edge of the glass, then rolls in a ring around the table. It stops. Then a pair of long silver antennae emerge from the top of the ball. They click together, producing a bright spark of electricity. The other 3 balls gradually wake and begin snapping their own antenna. I think we've solved our mystery, Tange says with a growing smile. Sure enough, you find more magnetic black dust and something else. Tiny bite marks in the electric cord leading to the holo projector. Is that what killed Tammy, I wonder? They must be feeding off of the electricity, Tange explains, then storing it like a battery to use for self-defense. And this dust must be their excrement. Fascinating. You report your findings to Dr. Instance. She discovers that these pests have in fact been siphoning off electric current from your ship since it landed, and are responsible for some dangerous power outages. One such surge must have been the one that killed your friend Tammy. From a quick look around the room, everyone knows it. Nemi rubs Cal's back as he stares at the ground. Yup. Damn. Plus 15 kudos and gain memory. The mystery of the weird smell. Cool. Well, hopefully that future knowledge will help us later in saving Tammy in a future run. 1 slot card gets a +1. Lol. I just wanted to see how high that would get. Okay, Okay, apparently having those 2 next to each other is really important. I think 26 might be the best we can get here. Apparently a 27 was possible somehow. Okay. It is now dusk. Hello, log. Have a log, my friend. Hey, Sprout, your dad greets you. How are your classes going? I know it's hard to sit in a classroom while there's so much to explore, but everything in life is gonna get easier for you if you take the time now to learn about a lot of things. He laughs. Who knows? Maybe you'll be running this place one day. That's the plan, Daddykins. Nothing new. Wait, I'm sorry. What was needs bravery 5 or greater? Oh, probably just the after effect of his prompt. Actually, we're almost at bravery 40. We're almost at toughness 42. Alright, we seem to be doing other things than going outside. Right. We'll do something here, something here, something here, something here. Well, this one's gonna have to be resting so that we can go exploring here. I mean, we don't have too many events to do out there. Maybe it would be better just to get it done. Yeah, maybe we're just gonna go get it done. We've only got 10 stress anyway. What's this do for us again? 3 perception, 1 animals. Why would we bother sneaking out through the drain pipe anymore? Oh, 3 events remaining, 1... Oh, that's neat. 3 events remaining, 1 collectible remaining. Events respawn in quiet. Okay. Apparently that little feature there is something that was added in a patch slightly after launch or something. But that might have just been while the game was being developed. Treasure hole. You know what? We know it's probably not a good idea, but we're gonna stick our hand in anyway. Sweet! Literally! The hole is full of sugar bags! These palm-sized balls of squish exude a sweet syrup when you tickle them. You fill a bottle with it, then let them go again. Should be worth a few kudos to Antecedent in the kitchens. Okay, we should have taken that risk before. Good to know. We helped the colony's food situation out a bit too. That's good. That was definitely an important event right there, Bobby. I think there's the one here and then the one in between. Maybe we'll offer to help, see how that goes. Loggers are grateful for your help, even though teaching you how to log does slow down their whole process. When they're done babysitting you, they give you a piece of wood and tell you to take it back to the colony for them. Bit of toughness, a little bit of stress, some loyalty, and just a free collectible. Okay. I was wondering if it might have a different effect or anything. Still, technically, we know how to do it. Oh! Oh! We can do the thing! We got the float cow event again! We can do the thing! Cool, okay. We're gonna figure out what's wrong with her. We already, okay, I think because we've already done that, but I wanted to get a stat bonus from it. We're gonna milk the float cow. It's hard to milk a float cow that's upside down. She struggles and kicks her legs at you as you try to flip her over long enough to get to the udders. But thanks to a combination of might and empathy, you manage to calm her down. She's still sick. Milk's supposed to collect in her lower udder, not her gas bladder. But at least she's balanced now. She has a chance to get well on her own. Yay, I feel good about that. Alright, I think that was all of it. We did 3 events, and we picked up the 1 collectible. Yeah, nothing left, and we are sitting at 60 stress. So we gathered a total of 50 out here. 45 from events, and 5 from just a bit of extra stress helping the loggers. Okay. Well, that was neat. Our perception's past 50. That's awesome. It's Vertumnalia. Time for speeches. Actually, maybe I timed that well, because we should be able to replenish all of our stress here. Time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something weird. There's something new. Great big tureens of glowing beans. That's what Dad's been working on, the pixie beans. You try to sneak some food before the speech starts, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now. Yeah, we're running really low on food, I bet. We have not been able to grow anything, I bet. Not much of anything, anyways. This planet's rejecting us, I think. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. Childlike innocence, man. Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome, everyone, to our 4th Vertumnalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxophoner. Her voice has been getting weaker lately and can't reach across the square the way it used to. I'm proud, as always, to stand before you as your governor, and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Okay, she gonna die soon. Your mom steps forward. You might have noticed a new glow-in-the-dark food on the feast table this year. These are pixie beans, our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. The crowd applauds, and your mom raises her hands. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them, so you'll have him to thank for all the light show in your toilets tonight. A smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile is strained as she continues. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil when we crashed on this planet, she says. These pixie beans will go a long way to making up for losses we faced with our earth crops. Udicott's weedy voice rattles through the maxophoner. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. I want a magic show. I want a magic show. But I almost kind of want to do the Bod Quadrillathon because my stats in that area are really good. Bacon on the magic show! Dice and Marzi are competitors for the talent show like they are every year. Dice is up first, and he stomps on stage wearing a silly top hat and cape, waving a magic wand. He introduces himself as Dice, the destroyer of reality, and tells everyone to step back because he's doing a magic show! I just clued into that despite the words magic. I'm sorry, I gotta beat you in a magic show, but like, good luck to you, my dude. He takes his hat off his head, and a very surprised Hawkeye falls out and boings away into the crowd. I mean, you literally pulled the Hawkeye out of your hat. Predictably, this upsets Dice, and he flees the stage in embarrassment. Mars takes the stage next and launches into an incredible lip-sync performance, complete with holographic fireworks at the end. Passing you as you go to take your place on stage, she sticks her nose in the air and wishes you luck following that. No magic show. Damn it! Juggle? Or do a bigger, better lip sync? I really need to get a photophoner at some point. You know what? We're gonna do a juggling act. Okay. She'd use her against herself. That's great. Oh, because that... Right. Okay, what if we do... Doesn't have the highest value, though. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. I should be using my logs. I've got lots. Vertumnalia challenge is very important. Can't miss it. You know what? What if we go bing bang boom? Which means we have 26 points we gotta get here. It's not impossible. We just gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, and what if we go bing, bang, boom, boom, boom? 26. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to use our logs here. Plus 2 to a card. Five kudos if total equals goal. Maybe I'll take that. And not try to go for a super here. Could have gotten a 28. That's fine. Cool. You juggle well, managing to keep everything in the air while also cracking jokes and making puns. It's good, clean fun, and everyone is charmed. Mars shakes your hand and thanks you for actually giving her a challenge this year. I mean, I've literally won every year, get dunked on. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents tell everyone about their many benefits. It's a native plant, so it grows well. They're super nutritious, taste great, they're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolored glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. You can't eat until your parents finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. You consider the options. Pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, even a pixie bean aquafaba based dessert. Everything glows in the gentle evening twilight. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feasts, stupid games, stupid everyone, ah! Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry. Eat your damn beans, kid. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is, you're too hungry to resist. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. I imagine we could have ruined that if we'd been cranky. Plus 2 to cards with gems. Interesting. You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay. It is as delicious as everyone said. You start to feel more human the more you eat. Right. Yeah, food. Food is great. Cool. You do feel better after you eat something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned that your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. Alright, so we've done all the exploring we can out there, right? Let's just make sure. Yeah. Ooh, Dice has something. What's up, Dicey Poo? You find Dice sitting in the mouth of one of the wall's drainage sewers. In wet season, excess rainwater is diverted out here so it doesn't flood inside the walls. In the meantime, it looks like Dice has set up a little base here, with pillows and a stash of snacks. His alien communication device hisses with static. He looks up from his holo screen as you pop your head inside the drain. "Hey, Garrett," he says quietly before going back to the game he's been playing. "What are you playing?" "You haven't heard of it," he says without looking up. "I made it myself." "Yo, that's sick." You squeeze into the narrow drain and sit down next to Dice. On his holopad is a picture of Mars, and you watch him drag a match from the sidebar and drop it on her face. Little animated flames wiggle over the picture, leaving parts of it looking charred. It's pretty crude, but you think you get the point. Oh man, stop giving school shooter vibes, I swear to God. My guy! It's okay! Chill! What happened with Mars? Dice shrugs. Same thing that always happens, he says. He resets the game, then drags a bomb from the sidebar onto the picture of Mars. It explodes and the picture disintegrates. She booked my name down for every appointment with the nano printer because she thinks my clothes are always torn up and dirty all the time, he continues. So I got in trouble for wasting resources. I tried to tell them it was her, but Mars never gets in trouble. Everyone likes her, he mumbles. But it's fine. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't care if they hate me. I hate them. Where'd you learn how to do that? It's pretty simple, Dice says. The light from his holo screen reflects in his eyes as he looks at you in the gloom. People on Earth used to make this kind of stuff all the time. And I have a lot of time to learn new things. Oh, I see. Dice goes back to playing his game, content not to talk to you. Obviously, I don't want to encourage the worrying behavior, but I feel this is dumb. I feel like if I say this one, he's gonna get pissy. And if I say this one, he's going to encourage that. But like, he clearly just needs a good friend. You know what? Dice is a little unpredictable. I'm actually going to set up a save scum here that I'm probably going to use. Yeah. What if we do it the other way? Just get through the same dialogue. Oh, I see, okay. If I do this, it's probably going to give points for rebellion. Oh, yeah. Friendship with Dice, though. Yeah, alright. I'm going to choose that option again, but I realize I just skipped through a bunch of the dialogue, so I'll go back and we'll read it. I think I'm okay with that little bit of rebellion loss. We get a bit of friendship with him, and you know, we get to kind of let him vent a little bit. Sure, Dice replies. He links his holopalm to yours, and you feel the haptics pulse as the game's files transfer. You open the game and are presented with an option. Whose picture do you choose? My mom. She's always telling you to work hard at school, even though school's hard and dumb. She grounds you when you try to have any fun. Plus 15 rebellion. Plus 2 friendship with Dice, though. Drag a knife from the toolbox onto the picture. Thwunk. Right through the face. It feels good. In a weird way. Probably shouldn't think about that too hard. You spend a few hours letting off steam with Dice, loading different pictures of your classmates and commiserating about life in the colony. After a while, he even starts to smile a little bit. I don't really want to hurt anyone, Dice confides in you. Sometimes it feels like I have so many angry thoughts inside my head. There's no room for anything else. He turns off his holopalm and looks down at his hands. Even if it makes me feel kind of gross after, it's better than feeling numb. Okay, no, I'm glad we took that option so that we could have that little talk. You know what I mean? We'll keep an eye on him. We'll make sure he's okay. Meanwhile, everyone have a log. Have a log. I know you don't care, but have a log. Cool. Okay, so now what do we want to do? 66, I assume, is when that levels up again. One more time working and we get persuasion, so we might as well do that. Mars insisted on being the one who talks to people and takes requisitions, while you work hidden in the back, loading packages onto the conveyor belt. Yeah, that sounds right. Mars is counting her kudos tips for the week. Mars hoots. 10 kudos! I'm going to buy so many sour sticks with all these tips. It's not fair. You're the one running around in the back doing all the heavy lifting while she gets all the credit and kudos. And you want those kudos because I am saving up for something. Mars sees your barely controlled anger and can't help but rub it in. What? She says innocently. Are you jealous? Oh, interesting. Two different jobs here. Lose your temper, bravery 10 or later, or higher, convince her to split tips, persuasion 10, convince her to alternate jobs, need persuasion 20. That's, I think, kind of the most fair. Compromise, +3 during persuasion challenges. Or losing your temper, -3 to last card. You swallow your anger and calm yourself. You are sick of working in the back all the time, and Mars needs to take a turn there. From now on, you're going to alternate days. It takes some convincing because Mars thinks she's better at filling out forms and carrying things, but eventually she gives in. I'm glad to see you stand up for what you want, Garrett, she tells you seriously, her arm on your shoulder. You can't let the world walk all over you. Tomorrow, you can keep all the tips for yourself. Baller. Random card locked to one slot, +1 for each gem. Okay. Interesting hand. Okay, what if we do that? 21. 23. $22. Yeah, that's the best we're gonna get. How? Logs, I guess. 18 kudos. Hell yeah. We should be working every month here. With that kudos doubled for 3 months. Yeah, I think we're probably just gonna work for a bit. Save up some money. Maybe we'll take... Oh, and it's upping our organization, too. +1 to social cards. Yellow cards get +1 in social challenges. Okay, that's neat. Anyone got anything new? Anyone got anything new? Oh, hey, we can do the next thing with him. I dare you to go into a restricted area. We get putting on your scary face. Value is wild. Now, oh, that means it can be anything. And I guess it'll just automatically take whatever's the best. See, suit being wild makes sense to me, but value being wild is a little bit more complicated. I imagine if you put it in the middle of a straight, it'll conform to that straight. But, like, what if you put it next to a 4 and a 1? What does it become? Does it just match the 4? You dare Dice to explore the creepiest, darkest part of engineering. Deep down where even Chief Engineer Instance never goes. Under the recycling room where they say there are ghosts. You set the mood, and sneak around behind him, Put your hollow palm flashlight under your face and shout, "Boo!" He rolls his eyes. Garrett, think about it. If there were ghosts on this spaceship, one of them would be my mom. Oh. Yeah. You guess that would scare a normal person, but Dice still isn't scared of anything. Cool. What's your next one? I dare you to bravery 80 or greater. A stressful event. Plus 10 stress. Wow, but hey, it's a good card. Plus 8. I think we can maybe do Nemis? No, not yet. 3 more. Recalcitrance, come here, my boy. We got our biology up a little bit, but it needs to go up to 20. Have a log. Oh, it's his birthday. Cal accepts your gift with a genuine smile. Thanks for thinking of me on my birthday, Garrett. So his birthday is late dust. Good to know. That's part of the reason why I'm being so liberal with the gifts right now. I want to try and find out their birthdays if I can. I don't think there's anything new with Mars. No. Okay. Yeah, we might as well work again. What are we saving up for? We're not gonna be allowed to equip it, whatever it is. I kinda want a rifle, man. That's just cool. We can buy some tase gloves now. Same for a plas cutter. Emoji proji. Plus 2 bonus to perception. Drawing 1 extra card is definitely neat too. Memory backpack. And clearly, you know, late game, you're going to want to buy as many of these as you can so that if you know in advance what kind of challenge you're about to face, you can equip the other item real quick. Your dad pulls a flower out of his pocket and gives it to you. Actually, almost ready for him, too. A blossom for my little blossom. He tucks it behind your ear. I'm 99.99% certain. This isn't poisonous, but let me know if you get a weird rash or something. Your mom passes you a soy ration bar from her pocket. Here, Garrett, eat up. You need your strength. Just make sure nothing weird has spawned out there. I'm pretty sure with the 0 events remaining, it would show us if like a special orange exclamation was there. Actually, you know what? Let's just check really quick. I just want to make sure that nothing like hidden has spawned out here. Do a quick sweep of the area. It's looking fine. Yep, okay. We can trust it for now. Alright. We've still got the popular, so we're going to do 1 more month of work. You attend a secret Fun Times Club meeting. Mars brings the meeting to order. Tange reads the minutes of the previous club meeting. First order of business is that I'm instituting a new rule, Mars says, and then clears her throat. Rule 5. All members of the SFC must wear uniforms to all club meetings. She taps her holopalm and shows you her uniform idea. Black pants and dark blue shirts with high necklines and billowing at the cuffs. She definitely designed them according to her own tastes. Creativity 10 or greater. Okay, but let us design better ones. You spend the next hour designing a club uniform, and everyone takes part. It becomes ridiculously elaborate. Cal insists it should include huge cowboy hats for some reason. Good taste. 10-gallon hats. Mars gets into a heated fight with Anemone over the type of shoes to allow until Tange calculates how many kudos it will cost to print one of these uniforms on a nanoprinter, and you all realize you couldn't afford them anyway. You come to a compromise. Instead of uniforms, you'll all wear a lapel pin with the club's logo. You spend the rest of the meeting designing SFC pins and printing them on a nanoprinter. If anyone doesn't have the kudos, Mars pays for them without compliment. That's cool. +1 for each gem on other cards. That's the SFC. That's locked. Kind of a bad spot, too. Oh, cool, we got the thing right away. That gets us a 21 somehow. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, that makes sense. $15. I think that might be the best we can get without messing with the score here. What if we do... We got one log left. Ooh, I made that worse. Maybe we can get the same score. Feels like I wasted that log, but is what it is. $20 kudos. Glorious. We enter wet. Extra gear slot. Oh, so organizing gives us an extra gear. Well, shoot. Okay. Okay. Alright, +5 to animals, +1 to all flushes, gives gain 1 less stress, +1 bonus in pairs, bonus 2 pairs, and +1 to all challenges. We're gonna take the book back. Which bumps our animals up enough to have an event with Dad. Your dad is helping 2 bristle slugs who've gotten tangled on each other while... Well, maybe they were wrestling. Your dad doesn't want to go into the details. We got helping an animal, 4 +1 to strength challenges. He hefts up the larger one, and you carefully pull apart their bristling spikes, being careful not to get jabbed yourself. 10 minutes later, they're back at it again. Your dad shrugs. The heart wants what it wants, I guess. Cool. Next one is 80, so that seems to be the next milestone. Testing on animals. Ominous. Card to the right becomes 5. That's pretty helpful. You find, she said this earlier, but I didn't end up reading it out. You find Tange leaning against the wall of the laboratory, looking out into the hustle and bustle of the colony. Auntie Seton tried to talk to me about puberty today, she says, rolling her eyes. It was a pleasure to tell her that I seemed to be suffering no ill effects from the malady. She crosses her arms and shrugs dismissively. Perhaps there is a limit to genetic recombination therapy, as I do not seem to be undergoing the effects common among those who are born to this array of hormones. I should advise Chief Engineer Instance. Interesting. Got anything for me, Nemi? No. We still popular? We're still popular. Might as well keep up the work then. You know, I haven't tried surveying yet. Maybe that unlocks new things. You're scrolling through a holo novel behind the desk when Tangent comes in. She pauses and looks uncomfortable when she sees you, and Mars looking at her, and quickly disappears into the shelves. You and Mars shrug. A few minutes later, oh, I know what it is. Tange comes up to the counter and drops a fistful of candy. She shifts from foot to foot as you ring her up, jostling up and down and rubbing her stomach. I also need something from behind the counter, she says quietly. Some medicine. You ask her what she needs, and she mumbles the name. You can't hear her. Can you repeat that? She mumbles it again a little louder. Mars stifles a giggle. She knows what's up. I'm sorry, what? Tange rolls her eyes. Stars! She curses. I need fart pills, okay? And the stupid alien bacteria and all of the weird native food makes my stomach upset. Oh, okay, I thought it was the other one. You know, the thing we were just talking about? Puberty? OMG! Mars laughs. You have Bluegut? Oh, really? Tange the Perfect has blue farts? Tange crosses her arms and looks miserable. You give Mars a questioning look. Bluegut? Mars says. You know, when you keep farting and farting all this, like, blue, dusty stuff? That's concerning. That sounds kind of like the shimmer, to be honest. Mars leans over the counter to get a better look at Tange's backside. Oh, no, she says dramatically. White was not the best color to wear today, Tangent. Your butt's as blue as Garrett's hair. Mars cackles as Tange anxiously cranes her neck to look at her rear. Liar. Tange mumbles, not meeting your eyes. Just give me the pills, please. I don't want to talk about my stupid body. I'll be sensitive and nice. Yeah, she didn't like that. Should have just done it, but we got some more empathy. We hardly ever get any stat up to that. You let Tangent know that you're very sorry this is happening to her. Bluegut is in an uncomfortable condition, you tell her, but it doesn't make her... Oh, fuck, yeah, that was a bad choice. You'll let her know that if there's anything you can do to help, you'll be there for her, because that's what friends are for. This approach seems to make Tange even more miserable. She takes her order and rushes out of the depot as soon as you're done. Sorry, Tange, didn't mean to embarrass you, girl. Wow, look at all these 4s, my goodness. No gemmed cards. I think that's best score. Yep, absolutely. Cool. That was productive. Mid-wet. Ooh, got some dialogue with Mars. Just Mars, okay. That's fine. I think this is a great spot to leave off for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all back here on Monday for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.